daily high temperature for the month of May is represented by this function. T equals 0.2 times N plus 80. All right, so N is going to be the date of the month, okay? So that means that N is our independent variable. That's what's going to change. The independent variable is also our domain. So that means that T, whatever we get when we plug in our domain, is going to be our range. Okay, so now we want to determine what is the domain and what is the range. All right, so first you need to ask yourself, okay, what does domain stand for, right? Like, what am I plugging in? We said it was the independent variable, which means it's N, which is the date of the month. So what is the lowest date in May? Like, what number should I start with? Like after, well, no, 0.2 is just a rate. What should I plug in for N? It's the date of the month. So like after April 30th comes May 1st. Exactly, Kiera, May 1st. So that's the date, right? So my domain is the lowest number it's going to be. I cannot have May 0, right? So it's going to be May 1st to, I included this in here for you because I didn't know if everyone knew this, but May has 31 days. So it's going to be all numbers from 1 to 31. So the hardest part about domain and range for word problems is figuring out, okay, I know that domain is X values. So what does that represent? Well, that represents our independent variable. So I have to read and figure out what is it that's going to change in this situation. In this situation, what's changing is the date of the month. Now, to find range, all I'm simply going to do is take the function that they give me, which is up here, 0.2 times N plus 80. I'm going to plug in my lowest value and my highest value. So I'm going to get 0.2 times 1 plus 80. So my lowest value is going to be 80.2. And I can come over here and go ahead and write that in. 80.2 is going to be my lowest value. All right, so my highest value then would be 0.2 times 31 plus 80. And you would just put that in your calculator. So let's see. 0.2 times 31. Okay, so we would get 86.2. So the range or the temperature can go from 80.2 degrees to 86.2. So just ask yourself, okay, what is changing? Is it the date that's changing? Is it the hours someone's working? Is it the number of days, the number of weeks, the miles per hour? So you're just going to ask yourself, what's changing? In this case, it was the date. Okay, so if the date is changing, what are the possible options? Can I have a May 0? No. Can I have a May 50th? No. So I have to decide what is the range. Like, what is my set of values? Okay. Once you've determined your domain, the range is easy because you're just going to plug in the domain to the function or to the equation. They take some practice. It's okay. It's like probably the hardest concept that we do all year. Like a lot of